Heyo!
Hey.
How's everybody doing?
Wonderful.
Good. Hey, everyone.
Yeah. For EU, it's already tomorrow, and it is tomorrow for me as well. It's only yesterday for Mo and Sal.
Yes.
Yeah.
Living in
We
the
live
past.
in the past here in America.
Yeah.
Nick and I are so far ahead of you all.
Yeah.
You really are.
And I see Dave is in the chat. Yay.
Hey, David.
Yeah. Oh, this Adelson thing, I really thought we seen the end of it. But apparently we haven't. Because I'm not planning on streaming the sentencing because they don't have much choice in that. It's either life with parole or life without parole, and with those with guilty on all three charges, it's not going to be with parole.
Florida's pretty strict.
Yeah, they are, unless he decides to snitch on family, but I don't think he will.
Why not?
Yeah.
I want to see Miss Markle tell him off to his face. I want to see her just... Look, she has been holding it in for like 10 effing years. And I want this sweet woman who looks like she has just sweetness coming out of every pore. I want her to just go off. I mean, she probably won't. She'll probably be sweet and classy about the whole thing. Whereas I would, question if his parents were cousins and, siblings and all that other thing. So, I mean, she's probably going to be much more classy, but I'll probably stream it just for that because I feel like she deserves at least
that would be her.
Yeah. But, I'm just, you know what? Mark my word, Wendy's going to come up there as a victim. Because she's gonna be like, I didn't even know that you had any idea about who had killed my son.
It was my ex-husband.
Oh,
yeah.
You kept this from me, tear. She probably...
snort a bit something like an Amber Heard and try to cry. And who is Donna? Donna Adelson is the matriarch of the Adelson.
Oh dear.
It's
where do we
grandma,
start?
Mama Donna.
Mama Donna, the mother of Charlie and Wendy, and grandmother of the Dan Markel's two boys. She is the lovely woman who suggested to her daughter to dress up the kids in Jugend uniforms to spite their father.
She's Granny Satan.
She's a sweetheart. Lovely lady.
Lovely lady.
Yeah. Can't fault her.
And guys, I will go ahead and tell you that the murder board will have to be next week. I know I generally have murder boards, very close to the time that these things go off.
Technically, we already did one.
Well, I did a pre-murder board, but it's not gonna
cut it. This has gotten so complex. Like, you're gonna need a murder board for days, I swear.
Well, I'm actually going to try to use Google Whiteboard since my handwriting is atrocious, but it's just not going to be this week, guys.
I can give you some
it's
tips.
Not. Awesome.
I'm just going to. I just checked here, and no, Donna and Wendy hasn't been arrested yet. I was just maybe because Charlie was arrested the day after Tidis was. Tidis was.
Really?
The parents or the wife? Have you checked the wife? Yeah, it was the day after.
No, nobody has been arrested yet. No, but I just checked just in case, because since day after Katie was sentenced or convicted,
I think they're eating dinner right now and hear a doorbell and just like.
I wonder who that might be. Ding dong.
No, I think they're eating dinner in Mexico right now. So everything.
Hello. Hi.
Yeah. They're having burritos. It's all good.
Yeah.
Tacos y burritos.
Yeah, the burritos.
Room service. Yeah. No, I would assume that we will see another trial next year. And against.
I think it'll be Donna's. I don't think it'll be Wendy's.
Yeah, I think they will go after Donna, because there are no, except Wendy's detour buying booze, there's not much she actually was involved. Not that we have heard yet, but I think they said something in the range of 600 hours of recordings in the wiretaps.
Oh, good God! No.
Yeah. So we don't know what Wendy might have been into.
I am wondering. Someone put something about Louder with Crowder getting together with MLS because Turtle Boy and him had talked about journalisming stuff. I was just saying it's the crossover we need. Two Michiganders talking about freedom.
Yeah.
Look, y'all, this is not the week to test Mo. It's just not. I'm gonna go. I can't remember things. I don't know. I'm just hanging on till Friday. I'm telling you.
Oh dear.
Oh, yeah, but we are here because Charlie Adelson's lawyer, Mr.
Rosenbaum.
No, what's his face? Oh, I already forgot his name.
Rosenbaum? Rashbaum.
Yeah.
Bum rash.
Bum rash.
It involves a bum somehow.
There's a bum. It's got a bum in it somewhere. It's all good. If the trial's done, we can make fun.
Rashbaum. Yeah. Daniel Rashbaum. Yeah.
Dan Rashbaum.
I should know what.
So this is all about the fact that there were alternates.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe we should do a little. I don't know. It's just such a storm in a teacup, this whole thing.
Journalism.
Yeah, I mean, let's see here. This is. Damn, where did you go? Where? Which one is it? There it is.
What are you looking for, Nick?
It should be that one. Yeah.
Hey, Melissa Simlock. How's it going?
Well, there it is. Let's see. Boom.
Hey, Mads.
Yeah, from Tallahassee Democrat. I can't scroll from that page. There. Alternate juror raised group chat concern among jurors. Tuesday, Charlie Adelson's defense attorney filed a motion asking the judge to interview the jurors who convicted Adelson of orchestrating their murder of FSU law professor Dan Markell. Attorney Daniel Rashbaum filed the motion less than a day after the jury convicted Adelson. In the motion, Rashbaum says he was contacted by one of the 3 alternate jurors discharged before jury deliberations began. Rashbaum says that juror told him that several days before the conviction, one or more members of the jury asked all the jurors for their telephone numbers, after which some sort of group chat was established. And
he's just pissed for
apparently,
being left out.
the alternate juror did not know what was said within the group chat.
That's
So,
rude.
yeah, that's rude. You're not invited. No.
But if they didn't talk about the case, then what's the problem? I mean,
Yeah,
they talked about
there's
the case.
nothing really to stop them from exchanging numbers, as long as they don't talk about.
I mean,
the actual case.
Bad, but
was this before the deliberations or?
After what happened?
Yeah, before. Yeah.
I mean,
before the deliberation began and before this guy or girl was excused. As
I mean,
he brings up a good point. The Maya judge told the jurors to trade numbers. So,
really?
Yeah, but that's. I mean, yeah, but that is what was it? 7 weeks of trial. 9 weeks.
And they're going to go more weeks and they're pretty much already. The questions say they're going to give them damages. So then there's going to be more testimony.
Yeah, then it's a punitive. Then it goes to punitive damages.
Okay.
All right.
I have a question. Sorry, I have a question. Why would a judge ask the jurors to start a group chat? And I know that's not my trial, but why?
To trade numbers.
Not start a group chat, but in order to contact each other, because I mean,
you're going to form
exchange numbers. Okay.
Exchange numbers. I don't know. They might want to travel together or something like that, because
if one of them's sick or something, maybe, or they want to contact. I know they're supposed to contact the clerk of court, but
if they're sick, they contact the clerk of court.
Yeah,
and stuff like that. But I mean,
they bond together. It's 9 weeks.
Yeah, they bond together. It's not unheard of. I mean, I think it's even common to exchange numbers, because once they sit in actual deliberations, that's all they do. So they want to handle the thing is staying friends after, go for coffee after, or something like that. Or I don't even know if starting a group chat in itself is wrong, as long as they don't talk about the trial.
No, but it would. You would want to investigate it.
Yeah, I mean,
at least ask for. They could call in the foreperson and say, "Okay, we heard about this. What can you say?" "Well, we did start a group chat." "Okay, can you show it to us?" "Okay." Bum, 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 just to make sure they didn't talk about the trial. Now, if they did talk about the trial, then it's up to. Yeah, I'm not sure if they conduct a hearing about it, or that depends on if the judge believes that anything discussed had any impact on the trial. It might be, do you remember who said that number? Or do you remember what was the name of that witness? No, they're not supposed to. But it might happen. I would assume there will be some sort of interview with the foreperson. But I don't think anything will happen from it. I think it's a nothing burger. I think it's an alternate juror who was expecting to be there. Maybe everybody has their own why they are on the jury, what they want to do after the jury. Because, I mean, speculatively, he or she, I want to be on USA Good Morning.
Yes.
Also, yeah.
Yes.
And now,
that's what I think.
Yeah, that would be because, and also this might be one juror who would have voted against or for Mr. Adelson. and created a hung jury. So yeah. And I don't know what the other jurors, if anyone has actually gone out and said this is why we voted the way we voted or not voted. But since they were unanimous, I mean, it's when you have 12 jurors and 3 alternates or 4 alternates or whatever it was, then yeah, I mean, it might be a stroke of luck that the one person, but so nothing so far has said anything about jury tampering. Just investigate if it is some kind of misconduct, and that is
I would much
something.
rather.
Yeah, and that is something the judge can do.
So he gets to interview them.
He can, if he chooses to. It depends on the allegations, and yeah, now I haven't found the actual motion because it was filed under seal, but other newsletters have said that it is somewhere on the court's webpage, but I haven't found it.
Right.
So maybe they took it down again. But yeah, it's the full right to put in a motion to say please interview the jurors, and then it's up to the judge.
Yeah, this judge, I will say this judge has been very fair. He's very well thought out. He's,
no, it's the Wish.com Murdaugh trial.
It's a Wish version. I saw someone say that actually on Twitter. Yeah. Is this Wish Murdoch?
I'm trying to refine.
I mean, I honestly think that he would probably interview them just to make sure that there's no shenanigans, because there is so much. Already, this is a salacious case. I mean, whichever way you put it. And I think if you leave this out here and you don't interview them, then the Adelsons are going to just appeal, and say everything was rigged against them. So I would just nip it in the bud right now. And, if there was some shenanigans going on, then that's why jury? Why? We don't want to have to sit through this again.
Oh God. No.
No, I don't expect anything to come out of this unless they interview the jury for man or for woman, or foreskin, whatever.
Transgender neutral.
For they.
Yeah.
For they.
He, she, it is. Yeah. They are.
Fun fact.
And if nothing comes out of it, if the interview comes out, no, it's nothing. Now, if they, because they only started to exchange number a few days before they started deliberations. So either way, they cannot have much discussion.
Was one of the jurors really cute, and they were trying to do the whole, hey, can I get all your numbers here?
Yeah. Yeah, it might. Yeah.
Sarah, can I get yours too?
Sorry. And yours, just in case these other two.
Yeah. Hey, Scott, yours too.
And Wendy. Wendy's cute. Some people might like Wendy.
Stephanie Bland's coming in late. Can I get a brief update? Yes. The Adelson lawyer, Mr. Rosebush.
No, sorry. Oh crap! I meant to
file the motion to the court that the court should investigate or interview the jurors, because an alternate juror who was dismissed before they started deliberation claims that they exchanged phone numbers and started phone chat in some form, and that's about it. That's about who. That's what we know. And if the judge decides, I can check with the jury for person, call him and say, okay, I heard there's a motion about this. What have you to say? What have you to say about yourself? And that, and see, then decide from what he finds out. That's about it. And now there has been a lot of speculation, and
As
why
there
don't
tends to be.
Yeah, because Hella found these gems on the Law and C word in Law and C word.
This is actually from Twitter. So I do tend to hang on, I might actually share the other one first, and I'll zoom her on up as I do. So what I do like to do on my channel is
you haven't. We can
Sorry?
see the names. We can see the names.
Oh, sorry.
Oh.
Well,
Yeah, but yeah.
There we go. Yeah, what I do like to do on my channel is this thing called Hearsay for Days. So I do like to just go and grab a bunch of really fun bits of commentary from out there and see what everyone has to say about what just general opinion is on the streets. So Dali, would you like to use your voice for the dramatic reading?
Hey, Nom, if jurors decide they can't believe what Charlie said on the stand, yes, they might have come to this opinion before closing arguments, but that's not misconduct.
No, it isn't. That's what a juror does. They're not supposed to form an opinion until they have the case in their lap, but who can check that? I mean,
yeah, it happens.
Well, I mean, he was their last witness, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so I mean, if they got to cross and they were fairly unconvinced by his cross, then I mean, at that point they might have said, okay, well, I was on the fence. This is what they have as evidence of the first extortion, the McBanawa extortion.
And it was literally, in the word's actual meaning, nothing in text, email, or in the recordings that said anything about what Charlie claimed. So if you put up that kind of defense, you only have up to plant the seed of reasonable doubt. You don't have to prove anything. But when you have that outlandish defense, you still kind of need to do more than put the defendant on the stand. You need some kind of paper on it. Receipt, so to speak.
Well, and the fact that every time he would say something like, we're going to show you proof, it always like, well, I'll tell you February. We're going to get to that in January. It was never like a formal time that we would bring receipts. It was always like, well, you heard that on some of those calls somewhere. That's he talks a lot, and I'm like,
and the defense lawyer, we will get back to that and all this and all that, and he never did. He had this tiny piece of recording that he played 2.7 seconds of. Look what he says here, taken completely out of context. Or it's tragic what happened to Dan, or something of that sort. That proves it. No.
To be fair, on Monday when I was really goofied up, his defense closing sounded okay. I was just wondering if he had seen a different trial than I had. I think I asked that
I thought it was good actually, but
I was like, were we watching different trials, or was I, or am I still on goofy juice?
I was mostly sober, so I thought it was good. But
Daniel, he did his best with what he had.
Daniel,
He did pretty well. Put it down.
Daniel Rose Hip Garden. He did well. He's a good lawyer, no doubt about it.
Yes.
But when you have crap for client, then
Daniel Rose Hip Garden.
Yeah, whatever his last name was.
Rosenbaum.
The defense closing was well done, but everything in his claims, the only thing that to back it up was Charlie's his words.
Yeah, and he did a good
Imagine
job
if he had something to go on, anything to go on. I mean, some piece of recording. I mean, just some.
If he had something
about, is it you again? Damn it, Katie! You have to tell the Latin boys to stop doing this. I mean,
I don't know if
but nothing.
Well, Mithrocaine is not so much burden shifting as he simply denied it, but the prosecution, and he did a good job denying it, but the prosecution had everything there.
It's not burden shifting, but you have to sow reasonable doubt with that story.
Yeah.
And if it's only his words and only that 2.7 second recording when he said it was a tragedy what happened to Dan, then you really don't refute anything the prosecution says. Then all you have is the word of Charlie.
Yeah. And
so
frankly, I don't think they had enough to convict. I know you do, and that's okay. But I don't really consider that burden shifting.
No, not really. Burden shifting is more or less when the state does it. And they did somewhat at times. In closing, they had one objection when they said, why didn't he come to us with this? And no, that's burden shifting. That you are not allowed to say, because what he says and don't say, because he has a constitutional right to not speak.
Yeah, or like, so why didn't you go to the...
That part is definitely burden shifting, and that's not allowed. And that objection was sustained.
So this is the next one. And it just... Of
course we are picking and choosing when we apply reasonable doubts.
Yeah.
That's what you do. We pick and choose in the evidence what we feel are reasonable.
And decide if it's reasonable.
Yeah, that's how we decide what's reasonable or not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought did we not agree that's how we do court? I mean,
I mean, that's a good point, Mads. Where was his receipt from the caterer? That would have been easy to, because a company has
the TV thing too.
Yeah, the TV thing too.
Yeah.
And I mean, here's the TV repairman. Here's the invoice. Here's when we paid it, and also with the catering. Okay, but I mean, I think you have to keep. Now this was in 2014.
Yeah.
And then 26. Yeah, but how long do you have to keep?
The defense makes a claim. It's a prosecutor's job to refute
it. Well, you can go, like, if you order it online in Best Buy, you can go back into your account and find stuff from years ago.
Okay. Supporting documents. Okay, for 3 years in Florida. Or but you still, I don't know if depending on how you paid for it, some kind of receipts. It should have been shown in tax returns. Yeah, I don't know, but that would be 10 years or 8 years. So maybe there weren't any receipts.
And Mithro, So the defense makes a claim. The defense made a claim where you would have to prove a negative. How are you going to prove that Catherine McManawa didn't extort him? I mean, he's the only one that can say that it did or did not happen unless he has proof. How is the state supposed to disprove that other than what they did, which was basically there was no proof that, she was extorting him?
But that's also the state's case in chief. That's their evidence. The defense makes a claim. It's the prosecutor's job to refute it. No, that's only when you have an self-defense case.
I mean, I could be wrong. I am not a lawyer.
No. That's now you're just trolling. That's just trolling.
Okay. Well,
I mean, if anyone in the chat who has followed me long enough knows, I'm very pro-defense.
Yeah.
But for me, the prosecution proved it beyond reasonable doubt. And once Charlie, I listened to what he had to say, and my issue with it, there was nothing to back it up with, and then I only have the prosecution's case to go for. I did not find him especially reliable. So that's not burden shifting.
In cross than I thought he was going to. I will say that he did hold up in cross better than I thought.
Much better. Like,
he's smart.
All things considered, he was good.
Yeah,
he can talk. Yeah, I mean, the dude can talk.
Yeah, and that's why I'm a bit disappointed in the state that she didn't give up after the first 20 minutes of trying and then went after the things she actually had on tape.
Yeah.
And there was, and I wish they had put on a rebuttal and that with the FBI agent, and then played the parts of the recordings where he said there's only two ways to resolve this. Now, for me, I didn't need it, but it would have been nice to hammer it home one more time.
Yeah. 1 sec.
But yeah, we have more here from Law and Seaward. Do you want Mo?
Yes. Oh, let's see. This is another reason to avoid jury duty at all costs. You do your job, and then a bitter, non-deliberating alternate juror makes an unsubstantiated claim, and kablowie, boom, you are the criminal, subject to interrogation by investigators. Who needs the BS after all the sacrifice? Hey, you get $15 a day.
Yeah, what are you complaining about?
But if everybody does their job, there's nothing to go after. I mean, if you do your job and then a bitter, unsubstantiated claim, well, that's up for the judge to decide. Okay, let me call the foreperson. Did you exchange numbers? Yes. Is there a group chat? Yes. Okay, send it over. There's nothing subject to interrogation by investigators. That's next part if it's something really incriminating in those in their group chat. Then it might happen, but not just because an alternate juror makes an substantiated claim. So this is
Yes. Okay. What else have we got down here?
Yes, Schwafos. The Florida prison system just updated the dental program. Yeah, they have a dentist.
I guess the juror wants their 15 minutes of fame. Yeah, I suppose.
Of no fame. Yeah.
And he was upset. He was an alt-delete. This is not going to fly. Not even worried.
Yeah, I would assume this is a nothing burger, but in the off chance that there is something in those, then yeah. But I would assume there's nothing in it.
This one was interesting. Who wants to read this one out? Mo.
Okay. Don't do conspiracy theories, but with Adelson's he was a defense plant assisted by jury selection team from out of town. Tinfoil hat. This would not be beyond Donna and Charlie's maneuvering. Rauschbaum tried to pull a Jose Baez, Kaylee Anthony trial with a shock sexual assault story. I did not hear anything about a sexual assault story, but I was really out of it Monday, so I don't know if that happened when I was not here.
Nothing in this trial, at least.
I don't know about that at all. So yeah, I don't know. That's Do not do conspiracy theories, but
yeah.
That's like saying we don't do drama, but did you hear?
Well,
yeah.
I would assume the Adelson put all the money on a defense lawyer.
Yeah.
Saving a bit for Donna's probably upcoming trial.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I want to get the tapes for I'm sure they're tapping their phones now, so I want the current tapes going on. I would love to be a fly on the wall for the current tapes. Like,
I don't. Yeah, I would assume that the phone tapping haven't really ended.
And of course, people are going to say this is just like Murdaugh. So
Murdaugh trial is not juror misconduct; it's the clerk of court misconduct, and they have sworn affidavits. It's a kind of a bigger deal there.
Yeah, it's quite different.
Yeah, and the clerk of courts there wrote a book. I mean, yeah.
And the last one.
I bet Tibis alternate juror has been paid off by the disgusting Adelson family. Most probable in Staple 100s. Nah, I don't think so. 2 alternate jurors would have acquitted. I have seen nothing in the reportings that 2 alternate jurors are out there saying they would have acquitted.
Yeah.
No, people just make shit up.
Yeah. I mean, it's the law and C-word chat. I mean, yeah, it's not the big brain office of stuff to begin with, but yeah.
Little did we know that we were watching Divine Intervention, and that's with a capital D and a capital I, keeping that from happening. Divine Intervention. Anyway, yes, that's just a couple of things that I found in my travels. Yeah, I go around collecting this stuff for fun. Because why not?
Yeah.
Well, I do like to see the other side. I mean, sometimes I can go on Law and Crime and look a little bit, and then other times I'm like, you know what? No, I must save the 2 brain cells I have left.
The C stands for clown. I have another word, but I only say that on Aussie Overlord stream.
Or Megan Fox's.
Megan Fox, yeah.
Mo.
Well, you know, like
she says it
country.
I thought only Nicholas could see my response on Twitter. So I didn't realize that Court TV could see my response.
When you called him a twat waffle.
Whoopsie.
Well, like I said, I thought only Nick could see it, but you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like the C word, but I don't mind calling people country music players. So it's just like, oh, he's a bit of a country music player. A country music player.
Oh, that's good.
It works, yeah.
Let's see what else they write in Tallahassee. Rauschbaum, in his motion, said, "We do not know, and absent juror interviews cannot know what the substance of any what the frick extrinsic juror communication was, or if those communications involved outside information about the case or constituted premature deliberations. Premature.
We are
You
all
are now
500.
sent into the jury. Sorry, I
What?
came to a conclusion already.
Too early.
Too soon? Yeah. Hey, if you get to 50 and haven't grown up, you don't have to.
Yeah.
I like that idea.
As you never should.
Oh. Yeah, I know. I admitted this on Monday, I think, that I might have been colored by watching the 2 previous trials. I admitted that. So, but that's the beauty of having these kind of streams, that people can have different opinions, and they can tell me I'm an
country music player.
Country music player if they want to, and oh yeah, sardonism. I'm so hoping they look into the group chat, and it's like, so my wife had insomnia. Who wants cookies? Yeah. Guys, do you think the judge would let us order lunch from somewhere else because I'm craving shine? Yeah, it might just be that kind of, or my car didn't start. Can anyone pick me up? So something of that sort.
Yeah. Or do you think they're going to feed us today?
Yeah.
Like on the last
we're
we're
not sharing the red velvet cake with the judge. We're just not gonna.
Rashbaum said Adelson is entitled to a fair trial before an impartial jury. He asked that the jurors involved be interviewed to ensure the integrity of the jury's verdict in the case. Rashbaum says his team talked with counsel for the state about the interview request. In the motion, it says the state's counsel opposes the relief requested in the motion. Yeah, I would assume so. And then, yeah, okay, that's about it. So yeah, I do think this is a nothing burger.
Yeah.
And it sounds like this specific juror really, really wanted to, and it might have been wanted to acquit him, might have wanted to convict him, might have had, I don't know, an interview with the USA Good Morning. I don't know, but
he was probably pissed he wasn't picked.
Yeah, but yeah, we'll see what the judge decides. But I mean, for him, he can grant the motion, call the 4-person, or grant the motion in part and say, I will call the 4-person and check. Yeah, it's cream for that.
There is a cream for that.
It's almost as bad as Rottenbaum or whatever his name was. The one that was on.
Oh my goodness.
Third side.
Right. Rottenborn.
Rottenbone. Yeah, similar.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
but he was a good lawyer though. He was a good defender.
Yeah.
Like he really worked hard.
Yeah, and he was what we all want in a defense lawyer. He zealously defended his client.
He did.
With the little he could. And,
yes.
And he did a good job, but he didn't sway me. I know there were a lot of you who voted for hung jury when I conducted a poll about it. But for me, I got beyond reasonable doubt during its case in chief, and the defense did not manage to sway me from that. But yeah, I mean, I guess we have to wait and see if what the judge does and what happens through it.
We wouldn't, if assuming that the judge does interview the jurors, We wouldn't even find out the outcome of that, though, would we?
Well, if the motion is granted, we will find out, and then he has to report the findings. So
Or
there
does
will
he
be.
have to report it publicly? You think?
It's Florida. I mean,
I suppose it
it's
is
the
Florida.
Florida, isn't it?
motion will be on their website. What happens?
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Hey, salty dog. How's your
Country
puppy?
Country
Salty dog, how's your
cannoli.
puppy? How's your puppy? How's your puppy? Tell me how your puppy is. Salty dog named puppy Hella. Salty dog has a puppy called Hella.
Well, let's see.
I haven't seen Salty dog for a little while, but I'm very excited about the puppy called Hella. It's very cute. Anyway.
Now, but let's finish this off with what are you all having? What's coming up for you, Hella?
Oh, okay, lovely. I am going to be running my Hearsay for Days, which will be on Sunday at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So very similar to what we've just been doing today, and that is going into the comment sections and having a look at what people are saying about the cases that you've been watching. So might have a little bit more of a look into the Adelson trial and see what people have been saying. And also I'll be having a look at the Maya trial. I'll have a bit of a roundup of that one. So I'm hoping Marie might join me again. That would be wonderful for both the Maya trial. Also have a look at what's going on with Delphi again, because I don't think that one's slowing down anytime soon. And I'll have a look at some other trials. Caitlin Armstrong is a big one that people are talking about. And some other surprises. So some guests, maybe Nick might join me, although 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is a little bit tricky. We'll see. Or maybe it's fun.
2 p.m. ET is 8 p.m. my time. I might have my serial killer Sunday.
I couldn't find out what time that was. Yes, because I couldn't find a time for it on Rumble.
But I can't put up a live until 24 hours before.
Really?
Is that why? Yeah, because I checked to see, and I couldn't work it out.
It's around 4 a.m. your time, I think.
I don't start till 6 a.m. my time. So maybe it could be just afterwards.
Yeah, maybe.
Awesome to have you. We'll see if we can make it work. But yeah, Hearsay for Days on Sunday, 3 p.m. Eastern. Also, I'm running some live Photoshop tutorials because I really, really need the watch hours. And I'll be definitely hanging out with Dali on his streams as well. So thank you very much. And thank you for having me to do the last day of Adelson. That was wonderful. Thank you. So good to meet so many Vikings. Thank you.
Sal, what are you up to?
I don't have anything planned at the moment.
Did you find the love of your life earlier today?
I found one maybe. One maybe.
And for anybody in the chat who wonders what the hell we are talking about, Sal and Mo dug together and through Prison Pen Pal system to see if there's any prospects for Sal.
Yes, I found one girl, I think in Arizona, who is getting out soon, so I can put in the effort, but I don't have to wait too long, prove myself. And she wasn't anything too serious, so Mo's picks for me were kind of not the best.
Yeah, apparently I can find every single abusive mother who may or may not unalive their child. Apparently that is my skill, finding discount booze and unaliving children parents.
She really put a damper on the stream at times.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Well, I found out Jody is vaccinated, so
yeah, that's the part that got him upset. That was the no-go. That's the no-go.
I can't have kids with her now.
I didn't realize that we were to the family building part, but
of course.
And Mo.
And Let's see. Well, I am going to pop off of here because I am getting ready to do Newsy News at 7. So it's the Newsy News you never knew you never needed.
It's we do need it. We need all of it more.
Yeah,
yes.
And I will read. Yeah, and I will redirect everybody to that stream.
And then this weekend, we have to nail down a time, but I am going to have one of the lawyers who helped write the writ or the amicus brief for the Delphi case to get the lawyers back on and the Freedom of the Media Act and all that stuff on my channel. We just have to nail down a time. So I am going to have her on my channel and we're going to talk. And she has only been giving out interviews to alternative media and things like that. So she said, I've been getting calls all over from Court TV and I will not talk to mainstream media. I will only talk to, alternative media. So
yeah.
Awesome.
We will keep our eyes open and I will promote it like a mother, like very much.
Well, thank you guys. Actually, I'm going to pop off here now so I can go set things up there and make sure Fry isn't murderlating the cats or dominating them. He needs to get neutered quick because we're trying to do holy things to the cats. We're going to have cat dog here soon.
Cat dog. That was a great show.
I know it was, but I don't need any cat puppy mutants.
Yeah. And you and Megan Fox on today's stream was amazingly funny.
I need to go watch that. I need to go.
Yeah,
I'm glad. Every time she freezes up, I'm like, deer in headlights.
I know. And then Mo is just left there with 500 people watching her by herself, trying to entertain them. And and she did an amazing job.
Great, and I hope a lot of them to subscribe to Mo's channel.
I bet they do.
I really hope you go on her channel often.
I'm almost regretting setting Mo and Megan up because I don't want to lose Mo. You're my side piece.
Your side piece.
You're my side piece.
What side piece? I will see you guys in just a minute.
Sorry.
Let me go check on Fry.
Yeah.
I love.
They are amazing together.
Yeah, I mean they are dangerously funny together.
Like
and
just
Mo is teaching Megan new words. The C word waffles and yeah.
I love it.
Yeah,
I love it.
Yeah, so after Mo, go watch Mo at Megan Fox channel if she still has it. Yeah, she can. Twat waffles was it? Something like that. Yeah,
so good.
Yeah,
so good.
Because she had some interesting theories about medical science, which I will not discuss here on my channel because I want my channel to be.
Vaccines work, yay!
Don't even say the word.
Always trust the government and
love the
YouTube.
Government.
What's it called? A POS? No, State of Affairs. Yeah, whatever you sign.
What?
All hail Anthony Fauci.
Yeah,
he's lovely. We love him.
Yes.
Yeah. Tomorrow evening, I will do an update on the Young Thug RICO trial because the latest news is that trial will begin the 27th. They had a hearing today about song lyrics.
Another one.
Yeah.
Big thing in the US.
If the state get to use Young Thug's song lyrics as evidence against him in the RICO trial. That's a huge thing because he may or may not have been
boasting about it.
Yeah. And artistic freedom. It's interesting. It's interesting. I'm just very, very happy that the black metal and death metal bands I listen to, that I hope they will never use those lyrics against me because there might be,
Well, it's not so much the music you listen to, but like he goes and in the songs he writes, he talks about doing the things he's accused of.
Well, so did Mayhem in their 1991 album about burning down churches, and they also burnt down churches.
Yeah.
Melly wrote Murder on My Mind. I mean,
Yeah.
and that didn't get admitted.
Hey, Jen.
We'll talk about that.
Hey.
Hello.
Yeah. Let's see if Mo has started yet. I have to check. No, she's about to start in a few minutes. So I will play outro of sort. Oh yeah, YouTube things. Thumbs up, subscribe, give me all your money, and
Jen's here. Go give it to. Is that Brian Adelson?
Hi, Jen. My hair looks really nice. Yeah, I mean, it's back here now. So I just got back from work. It's so much fun to start 8 in the morning and work until 11 p.m.
Oh,
I bet.
Yeah, but hopefully we will be done with the negotiations tomorrow. I really hope so.
You're doing negotiations?
Yeah.
Fun.
No. But somebody has to. Yeah, I mean, yay, get into labor law. Yay, salaried. Yay. No freaking 20% commission to me. Yeah, but it's rewarding. And I tell everybody that I hope I will never see them again.
I love my job, but I hope I never have to see you
my
all
dearest
again.
clients, I love you to death, and I'm obliged to do everything in my power to get you the best deal possible.
That's what.
Please stop fucking things up.
That's what Mark Richards said about Kyle Rittenhouse. I really wish I never met the guy.
Well, that's fair enough, though. You do wish that, don't you?
Yeah. But thank you everybody for showing up. I will send you over after a tiny outro, and go watch Mo. Watch Mo and subscribe to Mo. Yeah.
Gotta be a superstar.
Yeah.
Already is.
See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.